Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy turkey enchilada soup, because we all have came into the same situation where we have a lot of leftover turkey from the holiday and we are bored with the same old casseroles. So I decided to go ahead and make a turkey enchilada soup with the following ingredients. I have a mixture of dark and white turkey meat that I have chopped up into bite-sized pieces, and there's approximately 8 cups of meat. I have 6 cups of unsalted chicken stock. I have 2 cups of milk. I have a shake flour that I use. I have 10 ounces of salsa, 2 cups of sweet onions that have been diced, 1 cup of green onion that has been diced, 8 ounces of green chilies undrained, 2 cups of Mexican cheese, 1 stick of butter that has been sliced, and 16 ounces of softened cream cheese, and a mixture of half a teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of dried cilantro, and 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. So let's get cooking. The first step in making your turkey enchilada soup is you need to make sure that you have a large enough stock pot to hold all of your soup that you will be making. I'm going to go ahead and turn my stove top to medium-high, and I'm going to go ahead and just slide my stick of butter into the bottom of my stock pot. I'm going to let the butter melt, and then we will be sauteing our onions first, and then I'm going to take the onions out of the stock pot, and we are going to make a roux made from the butter and also from our flour and milk. And then we will proceed very quickly into making our turkey enchilada soup. The butter has melted, so next you will see me go ahead and turn our onions into our stock pot. And I'm just going to go ahead and saute the onions for about 3 minutes until they become translucent. And I will let you see what they look like here in a few minutes once I start transferring the onions to a bowl that I have set aside so that we can go to the next step in making the roux. The onions are done, so I am using a slotted spoon to go ahead and take the onions out, and I'm going to use the remainder of the butter to make our roux, which will be the base of our soup. So I am going to go ahead and take the majority of the onions out, and I'll let you see the color of the onions. And next I am going to be using a whisk and my shake flour, and I'm just going to go ahead and put about 6 tablespoons of flour into the bottom of my pan. And I will let you see that I'm whisking the butter with the flour. And then you will see me add my dry spices to the base of the flour and the butter. And next, I'm going to go ahead and pour milk into the bottom of my stock pot, and I'm making sure that I mix all of the flour and my spices together. And I'm going to go ahead and pour the remainder of the milk into my stock pot. And the flour will enable the soup to become a little bit more thick than your normal soup. Next, you are watching me place the cream cheese into the butter mixture. I added the cream cheese to our milk and flour and our dry spices, and I'm just tilting my stock pot so that you can see how nice and thick our soup is becoming. So next, you will see me add my chicken stock to my soup base. And next, after pouring the chicken stock in, I will start adding the remainder of our ingredients, and we will let this simmer for about 30 minutes on a low setting, because everything in the mixture that we are making for the soup has already been cooked. So now what you will see me do is I'm going to go ahead and transfer the onions back into our stock pot. Then you will see me add our green chilies. And I'm just continuing to stir. And then I am adding our turkey. So I'm just going to lower the bowl. And this is a hearty soup. And I'm going to go ahead and stir our turkey enchilada soup. And there you have it. The mixture has become our turkey enchilada soup. And I'm going to go ahead and let this simmer for about 30 minutes, as I said before. And we will be serving our soup with tortillas. The creamy turkey enchilada soup is ready for dinner. Let me show you a bowl. Here you have a nice hearty meal for your family, made from leftover turkey from the holiday. So there we have a nice bowl of soup, and as I said before, you can top it with sour cream. I'm using plain Greek yogurt, so I'm placing plain Greek yogurt on the top. Then I have a store-prepared salsa, and if you want to make a fresh salsa, you can check out my rice bowl made with fresh salsa. And then I have our Mexican cheese. And last, you will see me place our green onions on top. So here we have dinner ready in less than 35-40 minutes. So I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as we do. Until next time, enjoy.